Hello and welcome, my beautiful people. We are about to open the behind the scenes doors, if you will, on how I conduct my readings. Today's reading is all about fraud. So, one of my specialties, I guess all of these are my specialties because that's why I offer them, is doing a little bit of forensic accounting, if you will. So, I can help small businesses or whom have you find the mole in the thick of it. So if you're looking to see if someone is trying to steal from you, embezzlement, fraud in your name, all that good stuff, you can come to me. We can sit down and I can work that out for you. I do offer a 30-day money back guarantee. So I do put my money where my mouth is. I pride myself on accuracy. And if I don't get it right, I can always fix it because if we keep an open line of communication, I can always see the cards never lie. It's my interpretation that can go wrong depending on the information that I get or don't get or what have you, or not asking the right question. So that's why I am as accurate as I am, because I'm always willing to say, hey, that was incorrect. Where can I go back? That's why you will never get a reading from me that you don't see my face. We're either doing it live via Zoom, or in some cases, I hardly do it anymore, we do a video. And that's only with a trusted friend. So a trusted, I say friend, but a trusted client, if you will. And that takes a long time, and I will pull cards on you. So today is all about, to protect the innocence, or what I do. I don't get a lot of testimonials because most people don't even admit that they come to me. Most of the people that I helped out of their over 40 pilots, I helped get divorced over the past 5 years, and I only have one testimonial because most of them are Christian, right? And they didn't want anybody knowing that they came to a psychic to get them like toot sweet out of their marriages. But I built a name for myself in those circles, and I'm really good at what I do. So I'm trying to offer this to the public. And so, yeah, let's jump into this. I like keeping the bubbles exciting when I'm reading, and so I down a lot of club soda, so I will be getting a lot of burps. So just to warn you, but it's kind of like my thing. Okay, it's like being like a writer sitting in their like warm, comfortable chair, that type of thing. It's like when I have, in fact, I might just go get another can of it. I've got some water here on the side. So I went to ChatGPT and basically gave Chad, I call him Chad. Claude's a little too wordy. DeepSeek's a little much. So I just went to Chad and I said, hey, this is a scenario that I've had. I've helped somebody, quite a few people out in the past with this scenario. Can you go ahead and give me the 5 questions? Because I wasn't going to go back to the videos and blah, 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 blah. Can you give me a scenario and then we can work from there? And I was like, oh my gosh, this is so point on. So I was like, hey, you're a business owner. I gave this whole long prompt of the scenario that I went through. And then he popped out with these 5 questions and we didn't have to change anything. So this is based on, because I was like, can I really get the vibration if I just have him do a role play for me? And it's not a real person. So am I reading the cards? Like the cards pick up on vibration. So that felt a little odd. So I was like, let me go ahead, put in, the scenario of something that I have helped out with. But go ahead and I want you to see how I shuffle live and how I read, okay? If you're still here and you're interested in the content, please go ahead and give me a like, drop me a comment, any questions. As long as everybody's respectful in the comments, I would love to have your interactions. So, okay, let's go ahead and jump in. Where are we at? What time? Oh, great. Under 5 minutes. Woohoo! Your girl's getting a little more efficient. So we have a sample case use. A CEO of a 20-person company suspects someone has been skimming money or misusing a corporate credit card, but they don't know who and they don't know how. Okay? So I've got 5 questions here. So the first question that somebody would come to, I'd be like, what are your questions? What do you need? So the first question is someone on my team actually stealing from me, or am I being paranoid? Excuse me. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to kind of get a yes, no, because I'm not going to get any profiling until I figure out like whether this is yay or nay. And honestly, I can find out pretty quickly with tarot. I can use any other card deck, but sometimes they get a little squirrely because they're picking up on some intonation that I don't know. Like I remember one time I lost my license and I said, is it in the truck? And they said yes. But what I realized, I didn't lose it. I had left it and somebody had swiped it. And apparently they had a truck. So yes, it was in a truck, but I didn't ask whose truck. I just thought it was my truck. You know what I'm saying? So I've learned to get really a lot more accurate, if you will. Like another person, I was helping out with the resume hire and everything was great. It was like the, best case scenario out of all of, but we needed somebody in there right away. Everything looked great, except for the fact that this person was a drug user, right? They were a functioning drug user. And so even though we asked all the right questions and we didn't ask, oh, by the way, does this person, have an opioid problem? Because that's going to negate everything, because that is what that person does. But addiction does something else, right? So learning, it's prompt engineering. That's what I tell people. Card reading is prompt engineering. You're only going to get as good of an answer as you ask. Okay, so here we go. Is someone on my team actually stealing from me? I'm just pulling the tarot here. And please apologize if my eyes go off screen. I've got this on horizontal, so I have to remember the camera's over here, but I want to like look at my face, but I know I'm not. Yeah, that thing. Okay, so is someone actually stealing from this guy? Okay, so like I said, tarot is just going to give me a yay or a nay. And we got a 9 of Cups with the Tower in the past. Okay, yeah. No, you've got someone here that is not happy. I've got a 9 of Cups in reverse. So a 9 of Cups is someone that is feeling very fulfilled in life. They're definitely a person that does things on their own. This is a person that doesn't feel like they're part of the community or anything like that. And the reason why I have that is because I have a past Tower. So there's a past situation that this person is like basically like never going to forgive anybody. And here with the High Priestess, I also feel like this is a revealing, like this is keeping secrets. This is saying like, yes, we're revealing there's somebody who's really angry about something in the past that's happened. And yes, you do have someone that does, oh, with the 5 of Swords here on the bottom of the deck. Yeah, so definitely some harsh words, because it could be competition, but this is actually words, like there was an argument or something along those lines. So you definitely have someone who is, yes, the question, that answers the question is yes. So then the next question would be, what role or position is this person in? Are they someone I trust or someone in the background? That's an excellent question. Oh gosh. I'm like, oh, I think I can pause this. I can.